Thank you for watching this video from Mills Fleet Farm. My name is Rich Tannenbaum, the Senior Vice President for Mills Fleet Farm, responsible for supply chain and information technology. We're using this video as a way to share important information with our supplier and vendor community. During this short video, I'm going to share important changes which are happening at Fleet Farm. These changes require your attention to specific actions, and you'll need to make some operational adjustments. What I share will impact our relationship together in a positive way. Doing business with Mills Fleet Farm will become easier and more efficient. Some of the changes start now in 2017, so please pay close attention. About 12 months ago, Mills Fleet Farm kicked off a series of projects, investments, and enhancements to the supply chain. They impact three key areas: the construction of a new state-of-the-art distribution center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, updating business processes and the software to plan and execute all facets of inventory purchasing and management, outsourcing the transportation and logistic functions to pick up goods from our vendors and delivering goods to stores. The result of these dramatic changes means Mills Fleet Farm's supply chain is getting a complete overhaul and redesign. The strategies for buying, storing, fulfilling, shipping, and stocking inventory in our DCs and stores are improving and will position you and Mills for future success together. Let me ask you this question. I shared three important changes. Who in your organization could be impacted by these changes? Who needs to know, and what may have to change? This slide shows a few of the folks who may be impacted on your team and need to take some action to keep product flowing and selling at Mills Fleet Farm. We want to avoid any interruption in the supply chain, but that can only happen if these folks know about the changes. Feel free to forward this video to those in your organization who might need to take action. We're using letters, emails, videos, and phone calls to spread the word. Last week, someone sent me a video of some cute dancing kittens. I don't expect that this video will go viral in the same way. However, it is an easy and quick way to forward and share this information with those who need to know. These changes could impact you as early as December of 2017. Please make sure you're ready. Let me dive into a few of the details on each of these changes. The new Chippewa Falls Distribution Center will become the flagship main DC for Mills Fleet Farm. That means the majority of vendors will ship their goods to this DC. By stocking your items in this state-of-the-art facility, we expect to be quicker, more consistent, and more efficient at getting your products on store shelves and in front of customers. Previously, if you shipped your goods directly to each of our 37 stores, then this is a big, positive step forward. Now you will ship one larger purchase order to the Chippewa DC. Please be on the lookout for written guides, memos, and phone calls from our team members about shipping to the new DC in Chippewa Falls. The new DC may mean a new shipping address and hours of operation, new policies around dealing with PO discrepancies and variances, a different ordering cadence, new rules around ship dates, order cancel dates, and back order policies. Consolidated DC orders may mean a different freight carrier and freight mode. Many suppliers will soon be receiving the first purchase order for the Chippewa Falls facility. It will be a larger than normal PO, so we can stock the new DC with your full assortment. There will be specific date windows for your product to arrive. Please make sure your team is prepared. Work with your Mills Fleet Farm inventory management contact or buyer to determine if your products will be shipped to the new Chippewa facility. There's a very good chance the answer is yes. Another major change is to our transportation and logistics network. Our rapid growth is good news for both organizations, but A change was necessary in order to keep up. There are stores in new markets and more freight sourced from around the country and around the globe. Fleet Farm has partnered with a third-party logistics firm named DHL to help manage and execute freight movements from your facility to ours. However, that means new rules, new tools, and new processes, especially if you are a collect freight vendor and Mills Fleet Farm picks the items up at your facility. Effective in the first quarter of 2018, our partner, DHL, will pick the goods up at your facility and bring them to a Fleet Farm DC or store. This will mean your order processing and shipping departments need to make updates. Instead of calling Mills Fleet Farm to arrange the freight pickup, your team will now need to work with DHL and let them know you have a load ready for shipment. We are introducing new tools which will involve EDI and web portals for communicating status and trigger pickup activity. The shipping paperwork and bills of lading will change too. When you receive a purchase order, examine it carefully. The shipment dates and windows are changing. Your order will be subject to cancellation if it does not ship on time or get routed to DHL properly. If you are a collect vendor impacted by these changes, we are arranging specific training materials to help you through the transition. Our business partners, DHL for freight and SPS Commerce for EDI communications, will be reaching out to you over the next couple of months to explain the details and help train your teams. Finally, there are a host of changes to the tools and systems that we use to plan, purchase, and flow inventory to the stores. An entirely new forecasting engine and execution system is being rolled out across the entire business for all product categories. Once this is fully implemented, these changes will drive inventory to the stores and locations that need it the most, improving our service level in stores and on the web, and ultimately drive higher sales of your products to consumers. The transition to these new inventory practices and systems will begin in December 2017 and continue through all of 2018. There are several impacts that you can expect. Ordering frequency may change. If you ship directly to stores and you begin shipping to a centralized DC, your order quantities will change, getting much larger in one consolidated shipment. In the short term, it's possible the order quantities for items may fluctuate as inventory rebalances across the network, stores, and our distribution centers. Please be patient during this period of transition and work closely with your inventory management and buyer contacts. Boy, I'm just exhausted talking about all of these changes. A new DC, a new transportation network, new inventory practices, and new systems. As you can hear, the next 12 months will be filled with a lot of changes. The kid in video would have been a lot less daunting. What has not changed is the Fleet Farm customer, our brand, and the core values which drive us and form the basis of our relationship together. I hope you received this video in the spirit it was intended, as a way to communicate important information and to work together to ensure a smooth transition through these changes. Our goal is to make these transitions seamless to our customers and as easy as possible on our vendor community. If we do both well, I know we will continue in our mission to make customers for life. Please forward this video to your peers and colleagues who are also impacted. Meanwhile, your business partners at Mills Fleet Farm, the buyers and inventory analysts, and other people around the company are working hard for a smooth transition and are prepared to answer any of your questions. You can also use a special email box designed to help with this supply chain transition and answer your questions. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks for joining us during this exciting stage of Mills Fleet Farm's growth and transformation story.